welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you?
Favorite common Christmas movies?
Okay. Home Alone.
That is the number one answer.
A Christmas Story.
That is the number 6 answer.
The Grinch.
That is the number 3 answer.
What about the Family Vacation?
That is correct.
What? Yeah, I got nothing.
Christmas movies.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
That is correct. That is the number 3 answer.
Home Alone.
That is the number 1 answer.
Oh, is it National Lampoon's Christmas something?
That is correct. That is the number 5 answer.
Santa Claus.
That is correct. That is the number 7 answer.
I don't really watch many Christmas movies.
Alright, so do you forfeit?
I guess I forfeit.
Okay.
What do you help students with?
Family things, friend things, school, jobs, sports. I mean, a lot of things kind of fit in that category.
Scheduling issues, scheduling CCP classes. They come in here just to vent, and I listen.
How can a student contact you?
Depending where you are in the building, if you're in a class and having an emergency, if you can just notify your teacher and they'll let you out. Down here, sometimes you get past. If it's too much, you can just come straight away.
Come knock on the door. Email. They can do a chat on email, but no one's ever done that before. Have a teacher call on the phone. Leave a note. Lots of ways.
Introducing the Christmas Cookie Challenge. During this challenge, teachers will have to decorate a Christmas-themed cookie with only 2 colors in only a minute. Let's get started.
Mr. Jamal, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your minute begins now.
All right.
The final results are in. Although many great cookies were decorated, Mr. Strickland came in number 1 with his cookie of Mr. Trees.
So I drew Mr. Trees with an R and a T, a beard, and an angry face like he just got teed up, and 1 hair.
For PBIS this month, the theme is honesty. I'm going to go and ask people to tell me some true facts about themselves.
So Caitlin, can you tell me something true about yourself?
I copy my homework from everyone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
And what's this?
A photo of me copying my homework from everyone.
I'm 5'11" and 3/4.
Wait, stop. I'm 5'5".
Can you tell me something true about yourself? I can lift a desk. Really? Can you show me? Yeah.
What do you an athlete?
I have a white jacket on.
I do not avoid questions.
I'm 6'4" and I play for the Chicago Bulls.
Thank you for telling the truth. Thank you. There's no point in lying. You might as well tell the truth because you'll get caught either way.
Parents, teachers and staff, guests and students, welcome to the 2022 National Honor Society induction ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter.
Nationals Honor Society, also known as NHS, recently inducted a new group of members. So let's talk to the advisors as well as the members to see what NHS is all about.
National Honor Society is one of the best known and most prestigious student organizations in the world. There actually are international chapters of the National Honor Society. There are over 1 million members in the United States alone, and it's open to high school students who meet the criteria for selection and application. Any student who has a 3.5 weighted GPA is eligible for application. Those students will receive a letter from Mrs. Klinger and I, usually in October of their junior or senior year. Those students then, that letter kind of directs them to the next step. They then have to pick up an application packet, and that packet allows them to showcase their service activities. The GPA itself does not guarantee membership or induction into the Honor Society. It's simply the first step. So those students pick up that packet from us, detail their service activities. Once the packets come back, the teaching staff rates all of the students who meet the service requirement on their character and their leadership. And any student who meets the minimum there, as well as the service and GPA minimum, will be invited to be inducted to the NHS.
What do you look for, or how do you select your members?
It's not Mrs. Klinger and I who select, it's the entire teaching staff who do. That's one of the most common misconceptions we get. People are upset if they're not in because they think that Mrs. Klinger and I kept them out. It is the entire faculty and staff who rate those students again on character and on leadership. So we're looking for students who are involved in things at school. What we're finding is oftentimes that's one of the things that keeps students out, is they simply don't participate in a lot of things. So get involved. Go to a Spanish club meeting, go to a history club meeting, participate in sports or FFA, participate in things outside of school. Church youth groups or service organizations also count there as well. So we're looking for students who are involved. We're looking for students who are leaders, and often we think of leaders as the captain of the football team or the president of the senior class, but leadership oftentimes has to do with setting a good example for younger students, taking an active role in class and helping other students, and serving as a role model for them.
I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. Will always maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. You may be seated.
What is the process to be inducted into National Honor Society?
Well, we try to make it a surprise, and so those students who are chosen and meet all of the criteria for induction, their parents will get a phone call or an email from the school about a week and a half before the induction ceremony. Typically the ceremony is in the middle of November, and then right after lunch usually, current NHS members will tap the new members. In other words, they'll come into their 8th period class, hand them a flower, formally inviting them to the induction ceremony, which happens in the auditorium. We talk about their presentations about those 4 pillars of National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. So we have a ceremony that takes place there. Mr. Mills speaks, and then after that we have a reception with cake and punch and other delicious things. Well, probably our biggest and most popular field trip is the annual trip to South Dakota. and that typically happens the first week in November. We go see Mount Rushmore, Custer State Park, where all the bison and buffalo live, the adorable little prairie dogs. We see an old nuclear missile silo that has been turned into a museum there, and we just have a great time. We also do a couple of field trips throughout the year that can vary from year to year. This year we took the National Honor Society students and the History Club members to the Harding Home, Tomb, and Memorial, as well as the Huber Machinery Museum in Marion, and had a great time. We've also visited the Columbus Museum of Art, we've gone to the Ohio Historical Society, and we've also done the Mansfield State Reformatory as field trips. In addition to the fun things, we do participate in a lot of service activities. We currently are writing Christmas messages to 3rd grade students. Serving as pen pals for little kids helps them practice their writing skills and their interpersonal skills, and we have a great time doing it. We help out whenever we can with the Piles of Pirates. Last year we helped with their sort of mini prom that they did the day after the high school prom. Really any service activities we can get involved in and help, we try to do.
Your category is food.
Okay, I'm just gonna go standard here. Does Christmas cookies count?
Cookies do count, yes.
Cookies, all right, great, excellent. I know holiday hams are kind of a thing.
Ham does count,
Ham,
yes.
excellent, a ham. Let's go with pie of some sort. Do I need to tell you what type of pie?
There is no pie.
All right.
Merrick, seeing that you're the reigning world champion of the food eating contest here at Cardington, you should nail this category. What are some favorite Christmas foods?
All right, number one, I got my cookies.
That is correct.
Then you got ham.
That is correct.
I enjoy some candy canes.
That is correct.
And then, you know, man, what else do we got? I don't like it that much, but I know some people do dirt pudding.
That is correct.
And a little bit above that's mac and cheese. I mean,
that is correct.
And does hot chocolate count? Like
that is correct.
How many more do I got?
Just one more on the board.
One more. I drink a lot of eggnog.
That is correct. You got them all, Merrick. That isn't really a surprise to me.
This week in PNN, we had the opportunity to interview Miss Wallet about the Adopt-a-Family program.
What is Adopt-a-Family?
So Adopt-a-Family is a project that the Cardington FFA has ran for a long time, and we do it in collaboration with Morrow County Job and Family Services. So they are able to identify families who are in pretty good need of financial assistance around the holiday season, and so we're able to adopt them and provide presents for families who, for whatever reason, maybe they've had been in need like this for a long time. Maybe they just had something this year that came up where now they're in a little more of a paycheck to paycheck situation. So Adopt-a-Family is our way of providing gifts for families and for children in our school district and in our county who might not be receiving gifts on Christmas or might not have such that privilege or that experience around Christmas time.
Perfect, thank you. This has been Blake, Braden, and Brandon reporting for PNN.
Hello and welcome to the Cardington Basketball Coaches Match Game! Thank you. So, as many of you know, both head coaches for the basketball teams at Cardington are previous assistants who have stepped up to take the reins and become the head coach of their respective programs. For the boys, it's Coach Rice, and for the girls, it's Coach Fitzpatrick. So, because these people have taken a big step in their life, we decided to have some fun and see which team and which player knows their coach best. For this, I took 3 players from the girls team and 3 players from the boys team and asked them to match the answer that their coach gave for 5 different questions. So, let's start off with the girls team and see who can match that coach. So what is your coach's middle name?
I don't know. Well, I call him Kenneth Bear, so Bear.
He looks like he would be like a Franklin.
My middle name is Thomas.
What is your team motto?
Why not us?
Why not us? Why not us?
We have a team motto since we graduated, 6 seniors. Why not us?
Where was the last school he coached at?
Gonna say Pleasant.
Pleasant.
Kids all know this one, I'm sure, but I coached at Pleasant.
Who is your coach's favorite athlete of all time?
I don't know, maybe Curry? Kobe Bryant.
I don't know. Like Michael Jordan, basic answer, but something like that.
My favorite athlete of all time is Michael Jordan.
And then who's your coach's favorite college basketball team?
Ohio State.
I don't know. Ohio State.
Obviously, I'm an Ohio State grad and I love the Buckeyes, but my favorite team to watch is Duke. I like Coach K.
Now let's switch over to the boys team and see who can do best at matching the coach. What is your coach's middle name?
I do not know the answer to that. He will not tell us.
I'm gonna have to go with James.
Jason.
My middle name is Jason.
What is your team motto?
All in.
Either all in or bring in the noise.
All in, baby. All in.
Our motto this year is all in, we is greater than me.
Where was the last school your coach coached?
He coached at Shelby.
Shelby.
Last team I coached for is Shelby High School.
Who is your coach's favorite athlete of all time?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go Kobe.
I have no clue.
Kyle Korver.
Favorite athlete of all time is either Kobe Bryant or LeBron James.
Who is your coach's favorite college basketball team?
Arizona.
Oh, easily Arizona.
My favorite college team is University of Arizona.
What is your coach's significant other's name?
Lexi.
Oh, Lexi.
Oh, that's Lexi.
My spouse's name is Alexis.
And our winner is Journey of the Boys team! Well, I had a great deal of fun tonight. Thank you to Coach Fitzpatrick and Coach Rice for letting me interview them for this video, and thank you to all the players who participated in the match game. Make sure you come out and support both your basketball teams, along with all other Cardington sports. I'll see you next time on PNN.
A tale of two teams. With the girls losing 6 seniors and the boys returning 8 varsity lettermen, I will take you through the journey of both basketball teams this year. With the boys going 2-20 last year, they are looking to change the program and earn some wins. And with the girls going 18-4, they look to mirror the same success as last year. We now take a look at the first week. The girls start off the year with a tough non-conference opponent.
So, Coach Fish, with the recent leave of 6 seniors, who on the team has really stepped up in the leadership position?
Well, one of the things we weren't sure who was going to step up, but right now, my 2 leaders, my 2 captains are Abby Hardwick and Lydia Hess. I'm also going to give credit to another senior, Kaylee Hardy. She's done a really nice job.
With the Lady Pirates dropping their first, they look to bounce back against Ridgedale.
So, Lydia, how important was it to pick up that first win early?
Well, we lost to North Union the day before, which was kind of devastating, but then we came out and beat Ridgedale, which was a really good energy booster.
With the blowout win against Ridgedale, the Lady Pirates look to capitalize on that against Loudonville.
So, Abby, with the tough loss against Loudonville, how'd the team bounce back again and get a good win against Fredericktown?
We bounced back really well by just working harder in practice. We knew where we needed to improve, and that's just what we went to work on.
With the close loss to Loudonville, the Lady Pirates look to bounce back against the Freddies.
Our game if we wanted it, and all we had to go out there and do is take it. And I think a lot of the team, we thought that we were really close and we had it, so we all wanted to win really bad.
The Lady Pirates win an overtime thriller with help from Genevieve Longsdorf's 20-point game. Now let's check out the boys team as they go into their first game against Delaware Christian.
So, Journey, how important was it for the team to pick up that first win early?
Well, it was really big because this year we're trying to be top 3 in conference, and getting that first win really built up like our confidence and like who we are as a team.
As the Pirates pick up their first win, they look to capitalize again against Ridgedale.
How's the coaching change going?
I feel like they're pushing us a lot harder. I feel like it's more of a group effort. We're all in this year. I mean, that's been our motto since day one.
After a blowout win at Ridgedale, the Pirates look to capitalize against their first conference opponent, Fredericktown.
So AJ, with the tough loss against Fredericktown, how did the team look to bounce back?
Well, we knew that was going to be a tough team going in, so we knew that we had to do everything to win, but coming back should be pretty easy. We're a good team. We knew that we played a good game. We'll just come back better prepared the next time.
After a heartbreaking loss against Fredericktown, the Pirates look to bounce back against Delaware Christian.
So Rice, obviously last year there wasn't much leadership for the team. Who this year has really stepped up as a leader on the team?
Honestly, a lot of our varsity kids have stepped up. 3 being our captains, AJ Hall, AJ Byrne, Journey have done a nice job all off season. And then also our 4 seniors, Dalton, Ryan, Gavin, and Sam have also done a nice job being senior leaders as well. They've bought into the program.
After a bounce-back win, the Pirates end Week 1 sitting at 3-1 with help from MVP Journey Williamson. Both teams end Week 1 looking towards their upcoming games. Here are some of them. Good luck to both teams in future games.